Evening all, and welcome back to Kerbalism. We are launching our probe to go to Moho, and we're also taking a second one to try and have a look at Eve. We're a long way off of our Eve window, but I'm sending two up at once with nuclear engines. They're exactly the same probe that went to Dres, so I'm just thinking that maybe we can try and force an Eve encounter, maybe? And here we are in orbit with loads of fuel left. Awesome. It's the exact same craft that launched 3. Obviously dropping down to 2 means I've got more. It's awesome. So I'm going to use that fuel to get some. We've got 1,326. I don't know what we need. So we're low Kerbal orbit. So we need 4,120. So a little bit more than we have on this, but we can definitely get ourselves on the way there. That's the idea. So where is Moho? Moho is there. Now let me just double check. 2 days away, so yeah, we're okay. We're okay. And I thought because Eve's there as well, maybe we could like come down, maybe come off Moho and go back to Eve. We'll leave one at Moho and come another one back, but we will see. We will see. But we want to slow down, so that means that potentially we want to come here, push our orbit out the back. David? That. We're going to get an encounter with the moon. That's not really going to help us. Past that. I don't really think it's going to affect us that much, if I'm honest. Then we could always wait in orbit. I think we'll do that. We'll wait one orbit. Orbits. Okay. Don't want the moon getting in the way at all. Okay, and now for some bizarre reason I cannot zoom in or out with the mouse. That's helpful. Thank you very much. There we go. Okie dokie. Right. Now where are we going to get to? We're going to get... Oh! Not too bad. Yeah, by looks of it, I think. Maybe off slightly. I think that's okay. I think we need to add a lot more orbits to this. If I'm honest, I think that's the problem here. So if we probably add on like 2 days worth of orbits, we can slow this down a bit here. We also will need to add another maneuver here to drop down to get to Moho. And of course this is using way more fuel than we currently have, so that's fine. Cool. There we go. Right, so that's going to put us there. I think we'll go with something like that. Like that. In 3 days' time, and our window is actually 2 days away, so that's slightly wrong. But we should definitely come back in about there. And try and figure it out, because this is apparently the correct time, and if you launch at exactly the correct time you'll use the least amount of fuel, so that's what we want to do. 6 41. Okay, so we get 500,000 kilometers away. That's pretty good. And then if we change our orbit here to base further down, if we change our inclination here to match that one, we'll meet when we get there. So we'll launch this with the craft, but we obviously need to launch it way earlier because this engine's really good and can get us out there, but it's going to run out with 400 milliseconds left. These are not as efficient. So we'll end up missing unless we do that. So what I want to do, really, I suppose, is if I drop these down to 50%, so that says 1 minute there. I did reinstall better burn time, but apparently it's no longer working. So I don't quite know what happened there. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So we'll start burning at 1 minute mark, and we'll turn the thrust back up again, and then do that. Wow, that's trippy. Ah, stop. Stop. What? Why? What? Okay, so Kerbal Alarm Clock cancelled the auto time warp and threw us off. So let's grab our maneuver again, and let's grab our maneuver again, please. Thank you. And let's increase it till it goes. There we go. So it's now half an hour away. That's still close enough. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, we don't need that. There we go. Okay, so walk around to the maneuver if you'd be so kind. It should be pretty much prograde, I would have thought. We're throwing out the planet ever so slightly. That's yay. So burn time is 1 minute 8 seconds, so that's where we want to fire. And now, oh, that didn't have any ignition left, so I'm lucky that worked actually. So, ooh, lucky break there again. And this is going to push us up as fast as we can. We're then going to detach both of these at once, and well, we'll detach one, then the other one, and then we'll let one go, and we'll leave the other one for the time being. We'll get one to where we need to be, and then we'll try and force the Eve encounter. Okay. So here we go. Let's decouple that one. Switch over to it. Make yourself prograde if you decide. We are going to on solar panels. Going to turn on all our experiments. So got that cut through there. Well, and start the engine. Is unable to do it. Then there's the bomb. Gently thrust away because this does cause radiation, and radiation at that close will damage components. Luckily, our solar panels are stored away, so that. Okay, so where is our? There it is. Full thrust. Let's go. Let's go. Set this as a target. See how this goes. Could be about 500,000 kilometers. We're getting 620. That's hopefully going to be okay. Then if we add an mover node here, down. $400. It's very awkward to see that. Focus on the button. Do that. Right here, shall we? Boom. we're going to have to slow ourselves down a bit more, I think. Come down some further. Oh, I think we had an encounter then. I missed it. Yeah, we got an encounter. Awesome. 12, 11, 10, 9. There we go. Moho here. Where is this encounter? All over there. Try and get this a bit closer, shall we? That's an actual collision. We don't kind of want that. There we go. That looks pretty good. Coming in from underneath. 71 kilometers. Looks good enough to me. Awesome. That's 1,003. That's a lot of fuel. Lot of fuel. What would it be? Just into an orbit then. So it'd be. Ooh. 3,000 meters a second. We can't do that. We can't do that. Way more fuel than I expected it to be. Okay. So we might need to think about something else here. Maybe if we slow ourselves down. No, we want to speed ourselves up, don't we? From where we are. We push that in closer. I know it's offset, but if I can push it in, push our orbit in closer. Go down to a 5 million orbit. At 5 billion meter orbit. Then we try and bring that down. Worse. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm getting deja vu. Stupid amount. What can I do? What can I do here? What if I add a maneuver node? Let's turn off cover. Then I tried up. Yes, here. I'm going to play about this for a bit, and I shall be back once I've tried to get something a little bit closer, because I think we might be able to do it. It's just going to be a bit of effort. Right, so a lot of editing and bits and pieces later, and I realise I've already missed that there, so this be okay. I can do a maneuver here, do another one out here, get an encounter, slow down slightly, do a whole nother orbit, get another encounter to slow down slightly again, and eventually get into orbit. Because, yeah, the stopping is the problem. It's like 3,500 meters a second just to stop around Moho, because we'll be coming in so quickly. So, yeah, it's problems. I have actually switched over to the other craft, because that little maneuver I chose to do on the first probe threw everything right off, threw it just completely out, and not working. So yeah, so let's do this one here. will bring our orbit down, and then I'm going to have to redo this maneuver node because I know it's going to be slightly wrong. And the idea is to bring our periapsis down so that we meet Moho at the furthest point away from Kerbin. Basically, the furthest reader should meet Moho right here somewhere. So that's my fastest point. If I do it back there, I'm actually accelerating to get to it, which is where I was having the original encounter. So that's not really going to work. Do this. Oh, and I've just realised that this is wrong because I actually need to do a bit of a verticalness. Alright. I'm gonna fire that way. He's down. Trying to keep it between prograde and look at this, so my periapsis doesn't increase too much. There we go. 284 I think it was the what I needed. Got 2,200 meters a second left, and then we do a maneuver over here somewhere. Bring ourselves down a bit more. Too much. About 300 meters a second, I believe. Oh, this one might be in 600. Up to 600. See, because what I thought, how I thought you change your inclination is at the ascending or descending node, but it turns out that's kind of wrong. That doesn't necessarily fit. If you want to match the inclinations, you do that. If you're trying to do an encounter, you actually do it like halfway between your current orbit and that one there. Now, I have got this all sorts of wrong with that encounter. We are far forward. Yeah, far forward. That's the problem. We need to slow down a bit as well. Yeah, it's fine. There's an encounter there. Awesome. And it doesn't really matter whether I come around the back or the front. It really does not change that much about our orbit. So I think I'll in the front best of my ability. We might as well just get that little bit of slowdown that it gives us. Oh, no, I'm out a little bit close. 50,000. We can get closer than that, can't we? Let's go with 14. I don't know what the highest mountain is. But yeah, so that will slow us down, and then we want to do a maneuver actually when we get into orbit or into Moho sphere of influence. To not go into orbit because that's, as I said, 3,500 meters a second. We don't have that, but just to slow us down to bring us around so we get the second encounter. We'll slow ourselves down again, and each and every time we'll just slow ourselves down a little bit until eventually we get there. I could have probably figured this out with a gravity assist from Eve. May have been possible. I don't know, but I didn't, so that's where we are with this one here. So let's add a alarm clock. Oh yeah, members. Oh yeah, I need to rename this first. Sorry. Let's go in. Oh. No, it's not there because they open. Open Sesame. Oh, then we'll rename this. And remember not to change it. We're going to change it to a plane. We're going to call this one Moho. We'll add maneuver node. Give me a good 10 minutes. Boom. There we go. The Moho is in 78 days. Awesome. And then we've got the other one. We've got this one, which is going to be our Eve one. Now, What? I believe a different one. A little confused as to which one's which. Yeah, that's the crop. Oh, that's the launch vehicle, so that's not going to work. But it's that one. So this one is going to become our Eve craft. And we need to figure out how to get this one into Eve orbit, because I've messed this one up now and we've actually used a lot of fuel and we're on this sort of orbit here. But if I set this as a target, we are nowhere near Eve at any real point. Our inclination is pretty good, 1.7. We could probably fix that a little bit. That will set us on exactly the same inclination as Eve there. That's 230 meters a second already, so not really what we want to do. What we want to do is try and do a maneuver as early as possible, whilst we're still in Kerbin's sphere of influence, because the earlier you do a maneuver, the more effect it has when you're further away. So our closest approach is 12 million meters. 12 million kilometers, sorry. If I was to put this up to say 1,000 meters. This isn't really going to work. We need to actually slow down and get us. We are like 130 days early. That's the problem. Yeah, see, I've slowed down too much. So now, in order to speed up again, we have problems doing this. So all I can think of is wait, cricket meet it out there. Got a delta V, that's not going to work either. I wonder if I just need to get out into space. That's 200. That's an orbit away. Don't want to do that. We want to one day away. There we go. So that's going to be our next orbit. And I'm just wondering whether we could increase our orbit back up to get to Eve. Is going to be a problem. What if we did it after? It would be a lot. I'm just thinking that years. I've just messed this up completely. Absolutely messed up completely. If I had left one in orbit of Kerbin, and then fired the other one off, I would have got more delta V, and the one could have sat there waiting for the Eve encounter. And to get from low orbit of Eve, 1,400 meters a second, because you've got an atmosphere to slow down in. So yeah, but now I've done this, they're out in space, and I can't really do a great deal about it. Even get an encounter with Eve, I've got to just wait so long. Or oh no, that was wrong. Yeah, so trying to force a maneuver really didn't work. Really did not work all that well. I'm just wondering if what I think I might do is I might just fire this one and get as close to the sun as we can, and just see what we do there. Let's just fire the engine up on this one and just we'll expend this one, and we'll launch another one when Eve comes along, because that just makes so much more sense. Just increase this here and watch it go down. We get a flyby of the sun. And oh. What was that an encounter with? Slow down again now. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so if we start slowing down, we get an encounter with Kerbal again. Yeah, we get an encounter with Kerbal again. Okay. So if we slow down a bit, we get an encounter with Kerbal, and then when we come out of that, we are not too bad from Eve. Shall we do that? Shall we give that a go? We're going to try and get a gravity assist from our own world. It's been done. NASA does it. Quite a bit. It'll go off. We'll get a slingshot from, say, Venus, and then come back around and get another slingshot from Earth, and then we'll fire them out further into the solar system than they could do with just the fuel they've got. Coming down, getting a slingshot from Moho and getting flown out again, I suppose is possible. Not really something I know how to do. Although one of the encounters with Moho did send me out to out past Duna. So. Okay, so we should be getting an encounter with ourselves at some point. I think. Aha. Missed it. Okay, we'll turn around. I'm wasting fuel here. I know. But this is a lesson in patience. I was impatient. Wow, that's a tiny encounter, isn't it? Okay. I was impatient. I launched this craft too early. Doesn't work. Okay, so we're going to get an encounter, and it's not really going to do a great deal for us. But when we come back here and get this encounter, wherever it may be, I don't know, I can't see it. We can do something with it. We might be able to fire and do something with it. See, we'll be getting down pretty close to the sun. Even if we get to Eve there, we're not going to have the fuel to stop. No, let's just give up. Let's just give up and go home. Because clearly this isn't working. Yeah, we'll just use all the fuel up. We'll get down to the sun, and we'll see what data it can give us from there. That'll do. Okay, so I think we'll bring the episode to a close here. Burn off the rest of this fuel here. Next episode we'll come back and get our Mimus probe in orbit. We'll get our Moho probe kind of in orbit. Not a great deal with that one because it's not doing a great deal. We're going to be 1.5 million meters away. That's pretty close. That's pretty close, and that's probably heat shield. Requirements, but we don't have any. So maybe this will explode. Fireball of death. Who knows? We'll find out. Let's rename this again actually, because this is not Mimus. This is now sorry, it's not Mimus, it's not even Eve. It is Sun. There we go. Okay. The disappointment is strong in this one. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.